in videos.
Maybe. It's fine, because the thing that they saw at the end was basically Alan saying that this guy only has 1 HP. So that means that if this is separate videos, the remainder of this session is very private, it seems.
It's okay. Apparently,
we're
it's
on.
coming.
I know we're
it's
on.
come.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's back now.
but Bug, it seems like your cyber body only has 1 HP.
Oh. Look, when I said the other one was my number 1 guy, that doesn't mean any less of you. You're my letter A guy.
Seems like you're probably not. It's really unstable. It looks like you probably couldn't leave the PET. I'd be afraid that you'd probably just disperse. We'll see if we can do anything about it. Are you okay? What were you saying about Blitzman?
Of course, this is what happened. I'm the one stuck in the network, and he can go out, and he doesn't even want to. Why do you have a flower? I'm
Love.
Oh my god. You leave for 1 second, and you're already falling in love? What are you, a teenager?
I think we've diverged from the topic. While I would love to talk about love, I think we were talking about Blitzman.
Ah, right. Blitzman. So, I now know his arm size, I know his strategies, and... Oh boy, there's a lot I need to read here.
What? How do you know that?
Never you mind. Anyway, you two. Keep patrolling. We need to make sure the 3 of us are safe. That's right. You're my comrades. We are in this together. I'll find a way to reward you. I just need to figure out what you want. I don't think I have that right now, but I'll get it. Okay for you too. Thank you.
Pulls out pickaxe. I'm kidding.
Beep, beep, boop.
But no.
Pushes you off the network now.
But I mean,
Long live the king.
if you have anything useful, we could maybe possibly think about how to go about this. Looks back to Bug Vader. Let's talk about how we're gonna fight things off, and we'll head to arcade in just a minute, okay? I want to make sure we're ready.
Pause for a second. You're okay with me doing this?
I don't want to lose.
Oh, in that case, check this shot out, yo!
Calm down.
Why would we want to check out shit?
I think right as everything is going on here, Alan telling Bug that he doesn't want to lose, Bug getting really super excited about things, and Alan kind of like perusing the information that Bug has found, the schematics for Blitzman, as well as different things of that nature. I think we're going to end things off there for the day. You guys just obtained 3 pretty decent battle chips. We'll get into exactly what they do in just a moment. I'll tell you guys before we end off the stream. However, the last thing I do want to show is a very, very important cutscene. As we go back inside of Higsby's shop, and then we see our boy here as he looks off toward the side of the shop, and he sees this battle chip, and he looks at it, and he's like, maybe I'll start a new. No, I'm playing.
All according to Quackaku.
All according to Quackaku. He is not a very important character. He is the guy who sells you battle chips. However,
Not an important character yet. We'll
However,
make him important.
heading back to the flower shop.
Don't kill my girlfriend.
Several of these suits have left the area, as well as Lotus, and one of them seem to not be anywhere near. The only one remaining in the main area of the flower shop is one of the two that had talked with you guys. As he seems to be going around looking at all the flowers and kind of giving them looks. Some of them he seems to smile at, some he seems to frown at, just kind of getting the full spectrum of things from it. However, coming back down from potentially visiting the man up at the top, Lotus and the other suit seems to come down from there. Lotus looking very much on edge, not really happy with the whole situation. However, the person here seemingly very much all smiles as he goes and meets up with his associate. He seems to whisper something in the associate's ear as Lotus makes her way back toward the counter. As he whispers into his ear, I get it, I understand. 1 second. He steps up to the counter. He seems to be in rather good health as far as, well, his treatment is concerned. Shouldn't take much longer now. Have you held up your end? There's no need to be shy. If you don't have anything, that's fine. We'll come back later. But if you don't have anything, then I guess we'll hold on to this week's... Here. Lotus seems to go underneath the counter. As she does, she lifts up a small box. He opens the box up, looks inside. On the inside, there appear to be several battle chips, as well as a couple of different flash drives. He picks one of them up in particular and seems to inspect it, just kind of looking at it. As he inspects it, his eyes begin to move very unnaturally, as if they are swirling and focusing, the pupils seemingly opening and closing very, very much almost like a camera. As he looks at it, he gives a smile. Wonderful. He lifts up his briefcase and sets it onto the counter and takes the box in return. Until next we meet, we are going to need your services again. Copybots like you, those that are more commercial, those that aren't limited, are quite impressive. Until we meet again, Lotus. I hope he feels better. He looks around. As he does, the man who was whispering to him seems to get up beside of him, leans up and whispers to him again, gives a smile. Yes, of course. One more thing, Lotus. Seems as if you were seen. Take care of that as well. Goodbye. And I think that's where we're going to end things off.
And then they get hit by it.
Then they just walk out and get hit by a car.
Damn, what are
Hold
the
on,
odds?
hold on. Let me try this again. And then they get hit by a car.
There you go.
Did you hit him with the cookie?
Hmm?
So
A
what waste
second,
of a cookie?
The second cookie, since the first cookie missed because he moved them away from my trajectory. Trajectory. God damn it, I can talk.
Why you gotta knock people off the thing for, man? What'd they do to you?
You, we were all rooting for you.
Hmm?
We were rooting for Lotus. We were all rooting for Lotus.
Aw.
Oh, there goes my clip.
No.
Nah, it's fine. Love redeems. She'll go be a serial killer with Bug.
There we go. But I thought it was me. That was until I met Bug. Get
Man.
cut, bitch.
Vader getting cucked by his alter ego.
Oh no.
Life is cruel.
What does he have that I don't? An understanding of the Kama Sutra.
So, guys,
Oh, you got me there.
these 3 chips are pretty interesting. This is a cannon chip. It's an attack that has a bit of an attack penalty. It basically minuses 2 from your roll, which kind of sucks. However, if it hits, it does 4 damage, which is pretty okay. So basically, you suffer a penalty to your attack roll, but it is a ranged attack that does quite a lot of damage, quite a decent bit. This one is Spreader. The Spread Shot or Spreader can hit multiple enemies at once. I believe I had it to where it can hit up to 3 enemies at the same time. However, it has to strike one of them to hit 3 of them. You basically have to hit all 3 of them. Like, you have to roll for hitting all 3 of them. But it can hit up to 3 enemies. It's a ranged attack. It does 2 damage. Pretty good. And this is Vulcan. Vulcan is a chip that increases your ranged attack rolls. Basically your ranged attack basic attacks. And instead of hitting once every basic attack, you can hit up to twice every basic attack. However, it only lasts for 1 turn. So you can basically get up to 6 shots in 1 turn with the Vulcan. Those are the 3 chips you guys just got.
Yay.
They're all pretty good ranged attacks, which is kind of what you guys needed. You guys had like a couple of good like melee attacks, especially now you have Smoke Claw. But like, you know, some ranged attacks are always good as well.
Very good.
Very good, very good. How can she afford all that medicine if nobody ever buys anything in her shop? What the fuck?
Fucking black market.
Oh, I could have used the salt to use as a car.
So just throw salt at him.
Perfect solution.
Could have used that to hit Blitzman and the fam. Probably if you got a good angle on it. I would say like you probably can't do that to hit something that's behind you. But we'll see how things go whenever we actually go into battle. So now he can hit more and use his ability to lower Blitz's AC to hit with cannon. Basically, yeah, because you have the full schematics of Blitzman, you will know the different different levels of skill Blitzman has, which means you could potentially lower his defensive stats, which may lead you to lowering his AC, so it'll make it easier to hit him. I thought she was a low-key drug dealer. Nope. Drug deals, guys. In my Christian stream,
No.
in my child-friendly stream, you guys are talking about drugs. What?
This is definitely not a child-friendly stream.
Neither is the other game. You went off and fucked 2 noble ladies in a shower the whole night.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry.
We 2 games in a row. We've had Alan's face and titties.
It's true.
Canon.
Then there's the existence
He
overall.
also fucking while he was on the ground, he looked up at you and then he's like, I should look away because she's wearing a skirt.
There's no panties. There's Navi panties, which is like nothing.
It's like nothing. However, he saw
I don't
curves.
have inspiration. Shh. I just forget about it.
You have a
And
ton
the
of
thing
inspiration,
about-
dude.
What's that?
You have a ton of it. Look at all this inspiration.
No,
Yeah,
I don't have inspiration. I have inspiration, man, I'm gonna forget about that next week.
Look at
man.
that.
No, you have a ton.
Yeah, and the
And
fake,
you have two fake cards.
and the fake cards. I'm gonna forget about that, man.
No, you know what's gonna suck is that if you're fighting Blitzman and you use the fake card and it's the fake card where you die.
Man, that would really suck.
It would suck more for Deco because that's the second time I get the martyr card. And
I
he
fucking
doesn't.
hate you, Will.
It's just that thing of like, all right, Blitzman, boom,
Explode.
explode.
Now it's time for my ultimate attack. Dying.
But no, I know you've been I know what you've been saving your inspiration for, Will. You can't trick me. I know what you've been saving it for. Bug to get his own tiny cyber body. Yep.
Yeah, I want him to be like mouse size so he can sneak into houses and then like people are like, "What's that?"
Just get him
And he'll
just
put
get
on
him a
mouse
tiny
costume.
just get him like the world's smallest copy bot.
Yes.
Good.
It'll help with his hacking. Oh my god, no! I want his proportions to be Plankton's.
All hail Plankton.
I was thinking more. Fuck, I don't know how many people ever watch Chobits, but there's like. The Persicoms. There's the little one, Sumomo or something.
Action figure
Oh,
copy
yeah.
bot for kids or miniature
Action
copy.
figure copy bot for kids. or he's a Ken doll, like the Barbie Ken.
Well, give Bug more
But yeah,
respect.
the one
He's
thing
a
with
G.I. Joe.
The one thing with Bug Vader that I wanted to show you today, Will, is that right now, because of how he was fixed and how Bug Vader was fixed, Bug is basically connected and has to be connected to either Vader or the PET.
Yeah. And he's all pissy now because it's like, oh great, I want to sneak around in the real world and get actual dirt, but no, I have to be in the cybernet. Well, Bug Vader there is getting laid.
Replace the entire game today where Vader had to stay behind and Bug had to come out.
Oh, that would be a different game.
We'd all be arrested.
Just see him grabbing battle chips from the store. What? Somebody already broke in.
We'd all
Oh, Bug Vader
yeah.
would look at the broken glass going, this is horrible. Yeah. I can't believe they made it that obvious they stole from this place.
No, one of the best things too, like I was expecting you guys to like inspect the broken glass or like look at the glass at all. It's the same glass that was outside of that was in Miss Toki's apartment. It's the same like kind of bulletproofy, like really really strong glass.
Okay, I was thinking it was something like
This
that.
whole city just made out of bulletproof glass.
Well, the malls and things of that nature are. Like the businesses
Hey,
the businesses have a lot of those type of things.
Is the glass made by Mime Corporation? Is this your revenge?
But no, you know what? Fucking Mime Corp is now a thing. Anyway, but no, like the glass itself outside of very important buildings and like very much establishments like the mall and things of that nature. Yeah, they have the very very expensive glass to stop people from selling stuff, which is one reason why people looking at this are like, you know, this is either somebody with a lot of time on their hands or this was a copy bot of some sort.
Actually, I think it was red herring.
Listen, Red Herring's an asshole. Donovan's cousin.
Squeaky's like, I want to pull out that hair, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking pay for another Donovan picture though.
Just put a realistic bandage. It's fine.
Let's look at that majestic strand.
Just censor it with a block that happens to look like a penis.
The Donovan talk was so good, dude. I was very happy with the Donovan talk.
Man, I can't believe all this time Donovan just wanted Senpai to notice him.
Listen, they said couples get Navis that, reflect their character. He has a big burly one.
Huh?
Alan, help me make it.
I
What's
had
that say
to.
about
I had to
him?
BRB.
Oh. I
had to
see,
be-
so it was a passion project.
God damn it. Anyway.
I had to BRB really quick because I thought I was gonna throw up for a bit because I think whatever that food was made me sick. But
No,
what
that's
happened?
Ugh.
Make it fun, Donovan again.
Yeah,
Oh
we're just
yeah,
talking
no,
about
I
Donovan.
can't wait to rip that hair off.
I was talking about how I'm like Squeaky's like I want to rip that hair off, and I'm like I don't want to get another commission from Phantom for him.
We don't have to. Freaking, she's probably got the project file. She'll just erase it. She can Photoshop it out. She knows what she's doing.
And if Bug was the one with the real thing, I challenge you to a duel, Donovan. Oh yeah? Yeah. Well then. Takes out his PET. What's that? Takes PET, crushes it, stomps on it. I win.
No, I would imagine. I challenge you to a battle. Well, I am quite a talented net battler. You just fucking deck him in the face. I win.
It's gonna give it to you.
That's one thing I
Legit,
really liked though too. Like whenever you guys were all talking and like Bug Vader was talking to him, and Donovan just walked straight up and just kind of like in front of Vader, just like looking up at him, like showing no fear, kind of like how Yome was saying, like how Donovan has like just really a lot of confidence. At the same time, that confidence is very misplaced, because if you would have told me you decked him or pushed him right there, he would have. There was no way he was gonna win.
Oh no, Bug
Legit, because of how things were skipping out a little bit on my end, I thought you said, "I'm gonna beat you up" to Donovan, and I was just like, "Wait, what?"
No, what Bug would do is he would hook Donovan's neck, like start running, get him to the broken glass and slam his face into
Ah!
it, and then body slam him.
Jesus.
Never let Bug out. Holy crap!
Never let Bug out.
And then fucking his little exit, saying, like beating me will be a long shot.
Bug gonna give it to him. Ayo, where my Navi's at?
Where my metals at?
But no, I like Bug right now, where he has to ally with the Metals because he's so weak. So I imagine him being Buggy from One Piece, where he just has a bunch of like powerful companions.
There you go. Everybody's in the shot. Actually, no, not everybody's in the shot. Hold on.
It's too bad you didn't let me seduce Donovan.
Yeah.
It's just like, see, this is what I mean. This is what I mean, Alan. He has confidence. Brings out the smash dice.
You seduce him, and then you choke lock his dick, slamming into
I thought it was really cute when Alan was like, "But wait, Yome, you said you didn't like Donovan."
I loved that.
Like, whenever you-
guys
like,
were
whenever
just
you
laying
said,
it
like-
down, and
whenever
she's
you
like,
said,
"Oh,
like-
that's from your childhood. That's adorable."
Whenever you had said that, like, he had a lot of confidence and stuff like that, I was like, but Yome, what do you mean? Because he's like, I thought you were on my side. What's going on? It's like, oh no, we just want you to have confidence, and he has a lot of it. Game knows game.
You know what else has a lot of confidence? A Chihuahua.
Get out of
I
here,
like
Suits. You
chihuahuas.
can't be in the group shot. Get out of here.
So do I, actually.
Cross wasn't even trying to insult him. He actually was like, "Oh, you thought of that when you were little? That's adorable." She
Anyway.
actually just meant that was adorable.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna head off.
Go
I don't know
ahead,
if they're
go
gonna
ahead,
do
Will.
more post-game stuff.
We're gonna be ending things off in just a minute anyway. But
Alright,
yes.
so I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna head off.
Later.
Night, Will.
Night.
You in hell, Will.
But yes, the whole talking with Donovan right there, and like Yome saying, like, it's like, oh, it's like I think it's fine. It's just like, oh, that's good. You have confidence. I appreciate that. Like, having her just be like, you have this trait that I think Alan needs more of, and like kind of admiring him for that part, I thought was really cool. Of him like, you have this thing that's obviously something that is really horrendous, and I want to rip it off, but at least you're freaking owning it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what she meant. She was just like, that thing looks stupid, But you know what? You have so much confidence that I guess it works.
And then she changed her mind of no, it still doesn't work.
It's like
But you have
it's like I don't care if you have I don't care if you have confidence with it. I still want to rip it off.
Yeah, that's why she was like, how about this? If we win, I get to rip that off. And then he was like, no. Oh, I want that confidence.
for some reason, ever since I lost that fight with Alan and that Navi ripped that piece of hair off, I've been having a lot more luck with ladies. Must have been my natural charm all along, though. I don't think it has any correlation.
Hey Donovan, it's like I was fucking right.
I don't think it has any correlation. It's probably just my natural charms.
It's like, oh man, have you seen Donovan? Yeah, the guy with the stupid hair.
Have you tried to get with any of them? No. Why would I get with any of the ladies?
I'm clearly gay.
Are you trying to wait for Alan? No. Anyway, no, I'm playing.
Or are you?
Oh my God, Dragmaster says the campaign is just a race to see who gets Alan's virginity first.
Alan Garnett is just your normal high school kid whose classmates fucking hate him.
It's true.
But one day, his life changes forever. I'm not reading it. I'm not reading it all. I wrote a script.
But my dudes, I think that was a pretty okay game. We were a little bit slower than I had anticipated, which is always what happens because I can never anticipate things. But that's mostly because I probably wrote too much for today's game. We'll probably go through the remainder of what I had planned and then probably a little bit more next time, which will be in 2 weeks. I believe are we still fine with next week, Jake?
Yeah, we should be, unless somebody gets shot.
Okay, so the 14th, next week, we should go back to some Warhammer, which will be very fun and very awesome and very me. The next one will be the 21st for Megaman. And tomorrow we have Pokemon, and then Wednesday we should have Fairy Tail, and hopefully, because my eyes are feeling better, we should go back into the thing of having all the games all the time forever. I hate the fact that the past couple of months we've missed so many freaking games because of health issues and things of that nature.
I mean, on the bright side, it gives people more time to catch up.
Mm-hmm. But now that we've given that time for everyone to catch up, I hope we don't have too many more problems. We'll have to see. My eyes are still not entirely fixed. I still have to take my eye drops. I'll be going back to the eye doctor not this week, but I think next week to see if I'm ready to stop with them. There are some times when I'm still going to have some pain in them, but it shouldn't be enough to stop me from doing streams or anything. We'll have to see. But I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. We enjoyed ourselves. Have any questions, comments, complaints, or wisecracks? Put them in the comments below. We definitely had some interesting things happen today, and even more interesting things should happen next time. I hope everybody's gonna look forward to it. But with all that being said, you guys have anything to say?
I really hope that Bug Vader doesn't fucking die to Blitzman.
Cross is just sitting here like everybody's making bets and stuff. Cross is like, we don't have to. We could just.
She just has dead fish eyes.
We could not.
We don't have to do this.
Why do you make me watch?
Have a friendly competition. Work out our problems in a healthy manner.
Well, maybe if you use that pretty little mouth of yours, Cross, and fucking said something.
She does. But yes. You have anything to say, Yome?
I was taken for Alan's girlfriend. I like that. That makes me really happy.
Well, it's also, if people remember, you don't have your emblem or anything right now that really shows you're a Navi.
I know, it's great.
But with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Until next time, guys, like always, later days.
Goodbye.
Later.
Can't deal with it.
Honestly, I'm just thinking about Animal Crossing when I do this.